Welcome back everyone, Ears here. Last time we redid this field, made it into a grass field, made a grass field out of it, and I thought I got it, went back over it, but there's a few spots that I missed. AI did a horrible job. It really did. And I had to go back over it, and like I say, it looked like I missed some myself after I went back over it with the AI. We built the sawmill, got it full and producing. It has been several days for me since I've last recorded, so trying to remember where all we've left off at. I had to not record for a few days due to some medical reasons, not for me but for my family, and it's not been a fun past few days. It really hasn't for me. Still a little not 100%, still not 100% okay, but it's gonna be 4 months of just hoping, and that's what it's gonna be for the next 4 months for me. Be honest with you, straight up, not holding it back, but I'm not gonna really talk much about it. I just want to let y'all know what's going on. Now, my sawmill, it's producing slowly. Plank logs, and wooden beams. Now, I am going to bring up my map. Go over here. Is that it? Nope, that's the paper. Restaurant. This is the grain museum. Wooden beams and plank long. That's what we need for that. Wooden beams and long planks. For pretty much step one. So now I'm stuck. Now let's see. I can deactivate. No, I need 1,000 for this over here. So once I make 1,000 regular planks for this, I'll deactivate it. Yep. I'll deactivate the planks. What I'll do, nice rainy day. Contracts wise, got a few hoeing contracts. Do need to make some money. I really do. But it's raining. How about if I move that? Will it take any of it? Take it? No. Still not gonna take it. That's more than what it needs. It really does. And I do apologize if I'm not myself. I really do. It's just very, very stressful for what's going on. Go over here and check this field out over here. We're not going to be making a lot of money in the next little bit. I wonder if that takes honey. I can move, if it does, I can move that honey over here. How well is this doing? 97% yield bonus. It's even bigger than when we did the wheat and barley out of it. A lot bigger. I extended it, as you can see. It did came up like one, maybe two rows. Pretty much went through here. I made it bigger last time. He's looking at me. I had to look at him back. Let's get this pumping. Because I know the greenhouse needs some water. It really does. So where our tractor is over here. Over here it is. Duh. So let's put some water in the greenhouse. Let's see, the soybeans will be ready in October. So we really ain't got a lot to do on the farm until October. I need money so we can expand fields, buy some fields. This right here ain't gonna bother to drive over it. You can see those spots was missed, which is kind of a bummer, but it will be all right. Everything will be okay. And then the best part about this being a grass field, don't have to worry about damaging it. I need to get rid of that. I didn't get rid of none of the smaller stuff that I needed to get rid of. But it'll be alright. As if you're new, I flooded this. I made this little small rice field so I can flood it and get water from it. Got rid of the windmill. I'm not going to get into that, but I still think it's dumb for them to charge you for a windmill. Pumps out of a spring. I really do. But it is what it is. There's some stumps I got to get rid of, and they've actually put back in the lumberjack mod, which I really like, for the simple fact, I mean, I can use a chainsaw to get rid of the stumps. I really like that in 22. I really did. Without having to rent a stump grinder or buy one, I can use the chainsaw. I'm thinking about adding that. I really am. But not 100% sure. Ooh, this is fun. Well, we'll come back when it's not raining, and I'll probably pick up a few contracts. I picked up 2 hoeing contracts. My helper's doing one of the fields, so I've got him sent off doing one. We're gonna do this one right here. Normally don't. It always gives us a John Deere, and I sent him off with the John Deere. It is the bigger field, and we don't normally drive the chase tractor, so I figured I would let us do the smaller one with the chase. Hoeing is pretty simple. I believe for the money and speed, the hoeing jobs are probably the best for the simple fact they're quick. Your speed that you can go makes it more profitable, especially using the AI, using the helper. They get them done a little bit quicker. I need to do some tests. Like I said, I need to test to see. I know you got the weeding jobs and weeders if you have, because this is a weeder as well. I'm wondering if this will work on those weeding jobs, which I need to buy me one of these to make sure. I haven't bought one yet. I do need to buy one just to test. A good test. I need to go back over that one. There's one little section right there. That, oh, do have a weight on this, but it's still not enough. Oh, I see that little tree right there is what's getting me. Did not pay attention to that little bitty tree. But yeah, do apologize. Really do. My sinus. Every time, I'll be honest with you, when I go into hospitals and stay in hospitals for a little while, they kill me. They really do. And come out each day. I mean, go in visiting, and come back. About every day, my sinuses are worse. And I did the day before. I didn't even do nothing but just lay because I couldn't plumb nose, headache, eyes. I mean, it was horrible yesterday for me. Pretty much laid around and slept, trying to sleep away the sinus headaches that I had. But it's never fun. But by the time this video comes out, it's probably be a week or two since it all happened, so it's no big deal. But the lack of sleep probably didn't help me either. Probably didn't. Am I going to catch that tree yet? Yeah, the initial night. I think I got up about 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. Got a phone call Wednesday night. Ended up having to. Mom cannot drive at night, so ended up having to drive her all the way to the hospital that they sent my dad. Finally got home around 5:30 in the morning. And then on top of that, we had to get my mom and dad's dog, bring it home with us too. And by about 7:30, my dog and their dog was fighting, so didn't get much sleep in Wednesday and Thursday, and still went back to the hospital and whatnot. Not been too fun. He finished his other contract, so that is a little money we made for this month. I do want to move on so we can start getting our stuff and work more on our stuff. Get away from the contracts. I'm still going to have to do them, but I don't want to do as many as I was before. I might do 1 or 2 here and there per month if I have to. Try to work our stuff. And that is my plan now, since we've got our own, but in a way it will slow us down. But once we start getting our crops our silage. I'm going to get cattle. Start doing that. What I'll probably do is get two full grown ones and just let them produce. Well, let them breed until I can get a barn with a milker. That's my plan. And that is probably a little bit down the road because I need more fields. Fields are priority. Equipment. And the sawmill will help us out a whole lot once it starts producing. It'll produce faster once I get the regular planks turned off. But I'm trying to get them for this right here because I need 1,000 planks. So I can turn the planks off as soon as I produce 1,000 of them. Let's move on to the next month. See what we can get. Like I say, I do apologize if I'm not myself. It's just really stressful right now. And the next 4 months is still going to be stressful. It really is. That is 100% fertilized. Go over here and check our planks. I don't think it's put. Yeah, it's produced a few. Thousand pieces plank logs, long and regular planks. We need the regular planks. Now, let me do this. Yep, there it took it. So where is that at now? Sawmill. It's dipped back up to 10,000. That is that. So let's get into our strayer. Got to get my forks on. And I'm curious, is that little spot over there? I can test and see here in a few minutes. Let's get our forks on here. I don't even know which one that is. And it probably have to have stone, concrete. Truly finish it, but we can get it started. We can. Probably fix this over here. Just make it a little bit easier to see. That's 1,000 planks. There we go. We can turn the planks off now. For now. Regular planks is not making. Wood beams and long planks is the ones we need. For now. Yeah. Well, that's gonna have to work. Didn't get them center. Probably this right here probably would not work in real life, but it's working. Piece of daggone off balance, it would just be falling. Which you could get it to work, but you won't be able to run it wide open. That is those. Now I'm curious. Can we sell our honey over here? Barely got it. But we do have this little spot over here. This is, I'm gonna see, just see if we can. I don't know if he'll take it. Come on. Yes, and that was 194. So that's all we gotta do is take our honey over here. Just kind of like a little our own little farmer's market type ordeal. That is a little money. Now, with the logs and stuff, I believe they will be we will be able to when they sell them to the museum, they will buy them for a premium price. And that will help us out in the long run. But before I start taking them over, I do need a trailer. I do need us a trailer. I don't want a trailer with a dolly or a dolly front. I won't. Boom. That wasn't no money, which that probably wasn't ours at the first because it was that first one was accumulated during when we didn't own the farm. But that's all this right here. We've been, it's like what, a third, fourth year, and that's all the honey that has made. The honey right now for what we've got is not very, very profitable. It's not a, oh my gosh, it's gonna make us rich. But there ain't many, there's not many of them, not many hives. As you can tell, there's a smaller hive. They don't make much. But this will have to be refilled sometimes, probably next couple days. Now, that's the thing is, I've done so many contracts. I'm at about I'm at the point where I've done so many, I really don't want to do a whole lot of them. A manure spreader, cultivator, not bad. 3 meters though. We do need a cultivator. Mm-mm-mm. We don't need one that bad at the moment since we got a grass field and a regular field. And the bigger field will probably probably use a direct seed. I actually like that one. Hmm. Now let's look at the cultivators. Let's look at them. That's the one. No, it's that one. No, it's Porsche. It is the con. That one. 7.5. That one takes 440 horsepower, where this one only takes 190 to do. Gosh almighty, that is so tempting because we do need it. And we can do cultivating fields without contracts with it. Ha ha ha. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I or should I? Should, yes, no, yes, no. Let me think. Let me look at this. Right now, there's no cultivating jobs to do. Well, there is one. 14. That's a little bit money back on it, but not a whole lot. No. No, we can wait, because I'm gonna have to spend money for this within. I mean, it's already ready. 87%. It's 100% fertilized, and it also rolled it. So why is it at 87? Do not know. But what I'll probably do, we'll go on to the next month. We will mow this field, get it baled, start making silage. And once we have silage, we will go ahead and get a few cattle. Probably get buffalo, the water buffalo. Put them in here, get 2 adults. How much are those gonna, 18 months? 18 months, 6 months, 6 months. 18 months is 1,000 apiece. I can get 2 of them and just let them breed. Gestation period 10 months. Or we could do this and wait 18 months. So this right here, I will do that, and that'll get 2 of those. That way they will breed. And by the time, I mean, I won't have a ton of them. How many will that hold first off? So 25. I could buy 4 of them. And then that way they will, I mean, chance of having multiple by the time, a lot more, because I'm going to have another field. I really don't want to bale them, but I'm going to start do a silage pit, but I don't have the room for a silage pit unless I sell this. If I sell this, build a silage pit right here. Let's see, let's look at them. 40,000 for that. That ain't bad. Containers, tools, farmhouses, factories, selling points, greenhouses, cultivation, generators. Do we need a cattle barn? Something like that right there to be able to start producing. That's a breeding barn. This is, we need a building. Something like that one right there. Fences, lights, others. sculpting, eat chickens, bees. We have that one, and that don't produce as much, a whole lot, and that's the one we've got. There ain't no bigger beehives. Yep, certain crops will be increased. Yes, we know that from 22. So we really don't have big beehives. Selling points, greenhouses, cultivation generators, sheds, and silos. Ooh, 100. Outrageous. I want a big one. They really, what we got, right? Which I could sell that. For what we got, that 25,000 will work. And I know a lot of people don't want to sell it, but at the same time, it's could do a silage pit. Oh look, well, we'll move on, and that way, if I do the silage pit, I could actually increase the yield more. I really can. So let's sleep to the next month. Why? Because it's just ready. I think it does have one little more stage it can go on grass. If it's like 22 and other, you wait when it's ready, it's smaller, and then you can let it get just a tad bit bigger, tad bit longer. Yep, see, it's grown more. Even though it was ready to cut last month, it is more now. It looks a little bit longer. That's what I'll probably go ahead. Let's do this. Okay. Go ahead and sell that. Yes. Put that there. We have a silage pit. I'd do it like I said. I'd rather have a bigger silage pit than what I got. That will do. That will do. And then that would be the better cultivator. I do like the look of that. Pretty neat. It is bigger than the other one. So let's get the mowers. Really don't need that big of a mower for this field. But because it won't take us long to mow this field. Lease that for 6. That's 7. That's pretty much 22. $25. But like this, the setup I want the buy when I buy them. I think just for this little field, I just need this. And did I buy it or did I lease it? Remember it. Yep, I leased it. I wanted to make sure I leased it. Had to make sure. The barn did have to go. It gave us a little bit more room. and I could put my own sheds. There was a few extra areas in the barn that really was just dead space, and there wasn't a whole lot I could put in it at the moment. And it really did. It gave us money in the bank. It did. It put money in the bank. Now let's go over here and get this mower. Then I might as well go ahead and lease the rake to get them both over here at the same time. But I'll lease it when I get over here to the dealership, and we'll get it. There's one other thing we can do too. I did not realize it. I wonder how. Let's see how good this guy can mow this field. I think the greenhouse being so close to this field throws it off. There's no field my hind end. Alright, here's the field. Well, I'm gonna have to do this myself, because he is not finding no field. But we can do, which I was hoping I could be able to do, is our soybean fields. I did not realize it, but it is ready to harvest. I thought it would be next month. So let's get him set over there harvesting this. Barely caught that. Just barely. Just barely. Soybeans is ready. It's good. We're gonna get a lot out of this, and then next June we're gonna make a lot of money. Sit him off there. Now let's hop in here and do some mowing. I did not mean to fold it up. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, this small field didn't need the triple wide. It doesn't. It's just so small. It's no big deal. It really isn't. But yeah, their AI needs to be tweaked, because like you saw there, it's not registering this as a field. And like I say, I think it's the greenhouse being so close. It's throwing everything off on it. But I'm not going to bell it. I'm going to lease. Shoot, I know the name of it. I'm having a hard time just thinking right now. I really am, and I do apologize. I'm gonna do forage wagon and put some additives in it. That one you can't. This and you can. So I'll buy a thing of additives. Lease that one. Get some additives. That way it will increase the yield. And that way we can have more than just what we got here. Probably mow this on through here. on all this. This right here ain't gonna accumulate too much, but it's gonna be more than, I mean, it's gonna be more. Add to it, in other words. It's gonna add to it. That is the best part. Not gonna be a whole lot, but it will. If I did have those 2 trees down, I could mow on down in there. I can come back and get that. I really can. It would be quicker, but I had the triple. But I didn't want to spend that money. We need to save as much as I can because I want to buy more fields. What does he have in over here? I forgot what he's. Sugar beets. Yeah. As soon as we have more fields, the better we'll be. Just work our fields, different grain, different crops. We can start getting chickens, and I will probably get, which I ain't gonna be able to at the moment because money wise. I just might as well cut down through here because it's not want to do what I want to do. I can get sheep as soon as I get a bigger field because I know the cattle will eat like crazy. Even the more we get, the bigger it gets, the more they're gonna eat, the more we have to feed them. I could do hay, but I'd just rather do, just since I want to do silage. I think hay and silage is 80% without doing the total mixed ration. And just for breeding, I'm not worried about the total mixed rations. We'll worry about that when we get the shed to. I didn't pick it up. I didn't even hit no button. All I hit was the up button. I did not pick it up. I know because I didn't press the button. I don't know. But I'm going to get this done. Get it mowed. Get it rode up. Alright, it's pretty much our first full load. When you consider $3,000 per liter, this is going to be a pretty good payday when we sell it in June. It really is. And I need to keep track of what I get out of this. Why? Because I'm going to try. I'm gonna leave this for April and redo it. Do it like I did before. And I'm gonna try something different to see how much more we can get. If I can remember by the time that comes around. I'm going to try my best because I want to see the difference. If you can get more by adding a few extra steps to it. And it's by threshing it. I want to see if threshing gives more. If it does, and if it's worth it, it'll be something to look into. Threshing it. And ones that's wondering about that, this right here, McDon, using that, and then to cut it, and then come and pick it up with the harvester. Now, I don't know if that will be more. It should be, but I don't know how much. But we'll find out. We will find out. I don't guarantee it's going to be a lot more, but you never know until you test it. And that's what I want to do. I thought about getting a mulcher and mulch it, but I'm not going to mulch it until after that test, because I didn't mulch that one right now. So we will see eventually if it's more. Okay. I wonder how much more of this adds to it. It will be worth it in the long run. It will. Not taking it. It should. I'm guessing this is not. It says it's with it. Is it because I need to? I'm telling you, this right here is all pure testing. Because I've never really done it this way with the Ford wagon. Can't customize it. Now, let me look in here. Yes, that's what I should have done. I forgot to click that. I am going to waste some money for that. And go ahead and return this. It's just a way I wasted money, but at the same time, I'm wanting to test everything that I haven't done. And I forgot to add the additives to it. So, and I want it. So that is that. I should have brought the front loader. That way I could take that back, but I didn't. I don't think it uses that much of additives. And I gotta go empty the harvester out as well. And that soybean is gonna be great coming June. I mean, that's 2 full ones, so that's 14, 28, about 42, somewhere around $40,000 so far. Once we wait to June and sell it, that will be, and it's not done. I don't know how much is left, but it will be pretty close. Really will. But we're getting pretty profitable now in our farm. And just how little it is, we're going to start making some big money pretty soon. Now let's get over here. Go empty him out. I do need a trailer, that way I can turn this into a flatbed. It will work wonders of this being a flatbed. Ain't got much left. But I'm gonna have to pull them back. And unload it myself. See, if you look, prices, soybeans in June. 35. That right there. And right now, it's not nowhere close. That will be a good payday coming June. It really will. This probably won't fill him up, but it might give him halfway. We'll have hopefully 18,000 liters, somewhere around there. Coming June to sell, which would be amazing. A lot of money. Really is. If we get another 4, well, it might be, yeah, I'm around 18-ish. Now let's get over to this and finish this up. The additive will help out a whole lot. Don't know how much it adds, but it will add to it. If you know, leave a comment down below how much the additives add. I'm not sure. But for the amount that you get and how far it goes for what it's cost, it is well worth it. And I know this will be alright. I missed that little bit, but it'll be okay. I have to come back and pick things up anyway. I'm not trying to be the 100% perfect. And it goes a long ways, the additives does. So it's not like it's going to kill you if you buy it. Use it all the time. It really adds up. I'll have to look it up, see how much percent it gives. That's one load. You can get to use our silage pits. Yes. Using it instead of belling, it to me is a little bit faster just to get it started. Now what's the unload? Control I keep forgetting about that. Try to get it spread out. I'll have to get a bucket because I don't have a bucket just yet. And I was actually a little bit too close to the edge, but it'd be alright. We'll be okay. Not gonna be nowhere near the amount of silage we got out of that field. Nowhere's close, but not even. Pretty much to keep up the acreage, I'd have to combine these two fields with one of those, and it wouldn't be exactly as big, but it would be close to it. But within the month, by November, December, we will be able to. We will have cattle. Because this has got to sit and ferment. I mean, I could put the grass in there for them, but I'd rather give it silage. That way we can give them get them up to 80%. would be a better option, and like I say, we don't need total mixed rations right now until we get the barn. If we get the barn, we'll need a total mixed ration. Take us in a little bit further. I'm gonna probably end up having to go get the bucket, buy the bucket, just for the simple fact I'm gonna have spillage because I got that so close to the edge. I think I will have spillage out in front. They ain't got much left. Get all we can. That's another reason I want the big front loaders. The big buckets, because we start doing a lot of silage this way. It won't take as long to unload it and get it out. And because using the additives and stuff will increase it a lot over time. That's done. He should be done. Yep, looks like he's done over there. We'll get him emptied out shortly. %, yeah, it's gonna spill out the front. So I did not do a good job of getting it in here. Peeling out the front. It'll be alright. We'll be okay. I can always save it the next time. %. Now, can I get rid of the additives? No. You kind of have to eat the additives. It's alright. And I mean, I eat a lot of money by switching them back and forth. I really wanted to do the additives, so I did not had to lease it twice. It will be okay. We'll make that money back in no time. Now let's see how much we end up with total. And I gotta remember to write it down. I got to remember. Because now, like, I kind of want to experiment with stuff. Yep. Let's see where we end up being. Then April, we'll redo it. And hopefully we'll redo it. I don't want that one. I want in this one. And we'll do the threshing and see the difference that we make. I really want to see how much more, if it's greatly a lot more, then that would be the way to do it. Stop right here real fast. Which that might have been alright. 54,000. Yep. I was hoping it'd come on out here, but 54,000 liters of silage out of that. So, I mean, you're looking about $10,000 right there, roughly, just off the top of my head. Not like the 50, 60 we was getting before. Now, let's see here. Soybeans. 18.9. I was close. I was very, very close. Well, let me write this down so I'll have it. I want to compare. In case I remember to do it next time, I will know. That is going to be a good amount of money. Around these 3,000, even if we sell it at 3,000, be greatly good amount. We'll go ahead and end this episode here. Don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up, like, or greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.